Hey, I'm Floyd, and on today's episode of Youth TV, we look into career paths and finding out what's best for you. We'll be focusing on youth out there that are struggling to find a path in life, regarding what they might do when they leave school and perhaps what study they could be keen to do. First up, we're going to see Renee, who has finished high school and now studying locally at EIT.
I chose to study at EIT because in year 11 I did the taster course there and it was quite fun there, and I couldn't resist going back, so this year I decided to come back and I really enjoy it. I'll be studying there for 2 years, covering the basic and the advanced in screen production, and that involved me dealing with the cameras, getting behind the scenes, learning how to set up various scenes and learning how to do lighting, sets of course, basic camera work, and yeah. I was like a really big gamer back in my childhood stage, and I always thought to myself if I could possibly transform like a game into like a proper movie. Like my favourite game at the moment is Halo, and it would be quite a big challenge for me to direct that into a movie. All of us as a group, we just basically learn together and get the same amount of knowledge as one another.
That was cool to see Renee following a passion. I personally have done 3 years of study, and they're some of the best years I've had so far. It's great fun being in an environment alongside people with common interests. Although, studying isn't the only option. Perhaps you want to get straight into work. A lot of people leave high school hoping that's the last time they sit in class taking notes. So make sure to always check TradeMe and seek.co.nz if you're looking for work, as well as asking your family and friends. They might know someone with a job opportunity. The more things you have on your CV will make you seem more motivated to a potential employer. Next we go meet up with Jared Green, who has an apprenticeship in horticulture with Oderings Garden Centre. Having something like this should improve your chances of moving up the job ladder.
My name's Jared Green, I work at Oderings Nurseries in Havelock North. I've been here for 5-6 years and I'm almost at the end of my apprenticeship. An apprenticeship is 3 to 4 years, depending on what the apprenticeship is, of studying, working from the bottom, knowing nothing, and hopefully by the time you finish and qualify and do all your units, you can move on and look after certain aspects of the job or the company, or basically just do everything and know how it all works. There's heaps of different career opportunities in horticulture. You can get into landscaping, you can even cross-credit some stuff and get into viticulture. You can do all sorts of things. You can become a rep for a seed company or a soil company or fertilisers or something like that, and there's just heaps of opportunities once you've got the qualification behind you, really. On a day-to-day basis, I usually look after the soils and the fertilisers and the medias and all that sort of thing, the landscape supplies. But I'm involved in all sorts of work around the nursery, whether it be pricking out seedlings or watering or joining in one of the other teams and helping out there. I do 40 hours a week, pretty much every week, and studying it depends on where you are with your units, whether you can go home and study hard and smash a couple of them out, or whether you just have to wait until you've been shown how to do that. So it sort of really depends. Most of it's all training on job and then some reading off the units at home and then getting assessed by your assessor in the workplace. Some tips maybe for getting an apprenticeship is just to work hard and dedicate yourself and show some interest in the job, and just prove to your bosses that you're really interested and you want to learn more, and just ask them if there is any opportunities or openings for an apprenticeship, and hopefully you'll prove yourself to them and they'll see that and want to take you on board.
Cool tips from Jared at Oderings. Maybe you want to look at getting an apprenticeship, or perhaps you might consider doing some volunteer work while studying or looking for a job. Maybe not in gardening, but in animal care for instance. The SPCA are often looking for volunteers to lend a helping hand, and this could be valuable experience if you plan to get into this field of work. If you'd like to take it further, the local EIT have a 6-month vet nursing course, which will prepare you for a career in animal care. Or you could take a gap year and figure out a different path. You might be more inclined to go travelling and see the world. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and good luck for the future.